Hey, I'll fix it here, and we're going to fix a door. Actually, we're going to replace an existing interior door, but it needs to be shortened up a little bit. And you'll just need a few tools, not too many, and don't forget your sunblock. Stay with me, let's get this done. All right, now we need to know exactly where to cut this, since the old door is 79 inches and this one is 80 inches brand new. Now if you cut the end only like a 1/4 inch or something, you could just cut it off, but since we need a whole inch off of here, there's a core piece of reinforcement in the end that we may have to take out and move and all that stuff. Not that easy. But we'll make it easy. Okay, let's see. First of all, you got to know which end of the door to cut. And the way you know is you measure your old door from the center where this hole is. You measure to the end. This one here is 44, just like the old door. This one here is 36, not like the old door. So that's the end we got to cut to make it like the old door, right there. Now, they tell me that if I put this blue tape on here, where I'm going to cut, that it doesn't tear up the wood so bad. So yeah, hey, I'm going to try that. Why not? I put the tape on here, and then I measured my measurement of 79 inches. I made a mark on the tape. You just need a straight edge, something like this, you know, it works pretty good. But any old straight edge will do. And yeah, we're all set. But, you know, I can eyeball it and do really pretty good, pretty straight. We'll see if I can do even better with a, maybe a thing to guide my saw. Let's see if I can find a way to fix that up. At first, I was gonna clamp this to the table, and then the edge of the saw would hit it, and that would be my guide. But the problem, I measured from here to the blade, and then, but this part of the saw kept hitting this. So I had to go with something really thin to go underneath of here to get to this edge of this thing right here. So that did not work, but this does. This looks like it's gonna work. Now I'm gonna saw from this other side over here. I'm gonna come from this side, and as you can see, the side of that's gonna hit right along there, and then this is gonna theoretically be right on the line. We shall see. Oh, I see. This is hitting the clamp now. How wouldn't you know it? What can I do with this? I'll put it on more on the edge. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's gonna make it. I think you can tell here that my saw blade is really dull. You can tell how it's laboring. The saw is laboring, because I really need a new saw blade. But anyway, we'll do what we can. This clamp's hitting a little bit too, but I got it almost through. Almost. Move this clamp out as far as I can. Hopefully that'll work to finish it off. Come on. Yeah. Well, it does look like a nice straight cut. Certainly looks that way. Take my clamps off, take my straight edge off. Now we can peel the tape. Well, now at the end, it still feels solid here, so I don't know if there's enough. I'm not sure if I can use that, or if we need to cut this out and insert this, which is thicker, possibly. We'll have to see if we can determine how thick that is, if we can do that or not. Okay, I was actually quite prepared to take this reinforcement out of here because I thought it might not even be any by the time I cut this. I looked up online, and this piece that I took off is actually about 3/4 of an inch. And they say don't cut more than 1 inch off the bottom of a door or you'll have to reinforce it. Well, I cut about 3/4 of an inch off the bottom, and so I might have just made it to where we don't really have to do this, but I was prepared to, if needed to, take this out and glue this in to the door right there. All right, we're gonna have to conclude this video because I forgot to record mortising the hinges and installing the door and all that. That'll have to be a different video. Anyways, this is how you cut the door shorter, but we got lucky this time. It didn't have to fill in the bottom piece. Maybe next time we'll have to fill it in. That'll be another video. Anyways, for now, I'll fix it here. You know what to do. Adios. Ciao. I got introduced a friend of mine. This is Blue, and we have another YouTube channel together. And instead of fixing things around the house, come on over to the Blue Hippo H2O YouTube channel. Blue Hippo H2O is where we do anything except work. Mostly we play music and travel and just look for something fun to goof off. Yeah, like anything except work. Nothing work over there. Down the way the nights again, the sunshine daily on the mountain top. I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica I made a stop. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. Yeah, we just have fun, goof off. Come on over and check it out. Blue Hippo H2O. All right, I'll fix it here. Bye.